Can I get a... What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? You fucked me up.
I didn't know what I was waiting for it. I was pointing for it. I was ready for it.
Let me do it again.
The fuck?
What the hell? Right. Can I get a...
Oh, yeah!
Oh,
Hey, we got her. We got her now.
Another Rowdy Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. That could be one thing and one thing only. It is a brand new episode. A worthy addiction.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, I missed my mark. Yeah. We're a hot mess tonight.
A show like no other, ladies and gentlemen, hosted by none other than me and my Rowdy brother. So I will not waste any time introducing him, ladies and gentlemen. He is the man with balls of steel, but always keeps it real. Ladies and gentlemen, my man, Unworthy Dynamite Collector.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, thank you. And the host of the show, the star, the main attraction. He is the man that makes all the ladies say, "You know what? I'll see you in court." Mr. Toy Addict 17.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Story of my life. I feel like that phrase follows me everywhere.
Everywhere you go.
Even in
It's not just the ladies. It's not just the ladies that are getting in on
it. Everyone is. Sooner or later, my kids are gonna turn on me and they're gonna get in on it too.
Yeah.
Oh man, but Unworthy. Hey, everybody, if you're tuning in live, you're tuning in on the replay. We thank you for joining us this Thursday. Thank you for hanging out with us.
I'm not going to kiss you directly, but I'll kiss you through the phone. Who was that? Chris Brown? Was it Chris Brown said that? No, Chris Brown was like, wait, what did Chris Brown say? Chris Brown was like, "Shut the fuck up, bitch." That's what Chris Brown said.
Right. Wow. Yeah, it did. Kiss me through the phone. I know that song. Kiss me through the phone.
Who sang that? Kiss me through the phone. Who sang
Was
that?
it Sammy? It was Sam. It wasn't Sammy.
Sami Zayn. Yeah, you're right.
No, wasn't. No, the kid's name was Sammy. That was it. Yeah, imagine Sami Zayn singing that song. That's fucking
Kiss
scary.
Me Through the Phone, Kevin was the sequel.
Kiss me through the phone, Kevin.
Yes.
Oh man, but yeah, if you guys are hanging out with us, thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us tonight. Kevin.
Yo.
You were telling me back in our quote unquote green room that you weren't feeling well, buddy.
Oh man, I have been sicker than a motherfucker all week.
Yeah.
Just fucking dragged out, tired, trying to push through. I was trying to get through the week and get to, because I was supposed to have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. It's like, I'm not going to get sick and fuck up my 3-day weekend.
Right.
And then I got sick, and then that was just, today was the day, man. I had to call in. I couldn't do it. I got up. I got in the van. I was driving down the road, and I'm like, man, I'm so fucking dizzy. This isn't good. I probably shouldn't be operating a vehicle right now with the way I feel.
Life has a funny way of just like making you feel like teasing you, making you think like you're gonna have like such a great break, and then something like that happens. You get sick, or you end up having to do fucking shit for people. It's just, I hate that. I hate when you got like this set plans, right? Like I've had that before, like where I've had days off and I'm like, I'm gonna go home and sleep. I'm just gonna sleep. I'm gonna watch movies. I hope it rains. So, and I'm like, or either I hope it rains or I hope it doesn't rain so I could go out and go on my own and just do fun things. And then it's either the opposite. Either when I'm about to go out, it's pouring fucking rain, or when I want to be, then it really doesn't rain. It's just cloudy and muggy and it's just shitty. Or people are like, "Oh, hey, I need you to come with me to do this or do that." I'm like, the fuck, man? Or like something like you, right? Like you had this whole 4-day weekend.
No, well, it was only supposed to be 3. I did end up getting 4 out of the whole ordeal,
but then you ended up sick. That's what I'm saying. You ended up sick.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm starting to feel better, So here's how it happened. I got up this morning. Yesterday I was feeling really nasty. Mm-hmm. I got up this morning, got dressed, because the plan was just to make it through the day. If I could just make it through the day, then I'd have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. to relax and recuperate. So I got dressed, clocked in, I got in the van, I started going down the road, and I fucking started feeling real dizzy. I was like, man, I shouldn't be driving while I'm feeling like this. So I turned around, came back home, let my boss know that I wasn't going to make it through the day, wasn't going to work. And I plopped myself back down on my couch. I got on comfortable clothes, of course. Then I laid down on my couch, and this was somewhere around, I want to say like 9:30, 8 o'clock, and the kids were about to play some PlayStation. Right. And next thing I knew, it was 5:30 in the afternoon. I was in the same fucking spot on the couch. I passed out hard. My wife and the kids, they just kind of went about living their entire life today. They would be like fucking.
They were resuscitating you when you woke up. They were like, "Oh, is he okay? What's going on?"
Yeah, it was like 5:30. I sat up and I was like, "Holy shit! Wow, where did the whole day is going?"
Nah, listen, I've had those days, man. But funny story, Kevin. You'll probably enjoy this story. So today I was at work, and I went to go pick up a patient who was gonna go to a testing area. And the patient was really quiet. Like he had, like when I first walked in, I waved. He had his headphones in because they're like connected to like where the TV, like the way the TVs are in our hospitals, at least, are the like ones with like, they look like they have the long neck thing, like where people use with podcasts. You know what I'm talking about? Like the microphone holders.
Yeah.
For the desk. So that's how the TVs are. They extend. So, I walked in because I got to move some stuff out the way because some patients we can't, they don't walk out. They're not able to walk. So we have to kind of slide them over to a stretcher. So I walk in and I'm
roll them. Just give them one of these. Get the fuck over.
Right. I wish if that was the case, it was easy. But I walk in and I see him. He has his headphones and he's just laying there like this. And I wave hi to him because I know he has his headphones, so he can't hear me. So I'm moving things around and taking things out so I can make space to bring the stretcher in. Here comes his nurse. This lady, she's like half blue hair or some shit like that.
Oh boy,
nice
I
lady.
love. You know what? I love the chicks that do the half. Half they really embrace their half crazy.
So she walks in and she's like talking to him, and he's just staring at her. And at first, I'm like, I want to ask if is he confused, like but like I let them be. So I'm just watching him, and I'm like getting everything ready to pull him over, and he's just staring at her, Kevin. He's like this. And
yeah, like what kind of staring? Not like angry staring, confused staring.
Like a confused, but just like observing her type of stare.
Curious, like a curious stare.
Like kind of
inquisitive. Call it inquisitive. Right. He was very inquisitive.
So here's the icing of the cake for me. All right. Have you ever had somebody make a joke or say something random that made you laugh so hard that you were like in tears and you couldn't stop laughing, even to the point where the person that was the joke was about was in front of them, and you laughed so hard you kind of made that person feel bad because you couldn't stop laughing? You ever had those instances? So
yeah, for sure.
We take the headphones off the guy. He's staring at her like this.
Yeah, he's confused.
He's confused. You know what he says? Wow, you're really fucking big.
He said that to you?
To her. He says, wow, you're really fucking big. And then I looked and I was like, bitch. I thought he was talking to me. But no, he was talking to her. Like, he was like,
was she really big? Was she big, yo?
I mean, she was big bone. She wasn't like big, but like he was an older white man, and like he's just like, wow.
Oh, it's fucking white guys. It's always a white guy.
He was like,
it really is always a white guy.
He did one of those, whoa, you're really fucking big.
It took him all that time to think of that thing to say.
Kevin,
that's the thing.
When I tell you, Kevin, I was in fucking tears. I was laughing so hard, like slab was coming out of my mouth. That's how hard I was laughing. And then the lady was like, I'm not that big. Like, she was like, and I felt bad, but like I couldn't stop laughing. So she was like, it wasn't that funny, but I'm like in tears laughing.
You're lucky she didn't slap the shit out of you. You guys work together. She can get away with it.
So here comes the managers, and they're trying to figure. They're coming in laughing because they don't know what the hell we're laughing at. And the guy is not laughing at all. The guy,
he meant it. He said that shit with his whole ball sack. He meant it.
Like I meant that. I knew he meant it the minute he said, "Wow." He
Wow.
gave you this. Wow.
Wow. The wow is really, that's where you know it was going downhill. Like wow is the first thing.
I felt really bad after. But man, that was like I haven't had a laugh like that. I want to say since like when we were in the car driving to the airport and we were like making jokes. Remember, you really made me laugh hard. Like I haven't had a good
So we did that the whole really gay thing. Or that's not gay thing. That's what it was.
Right.
We were playing playing that's not gay, which is not as gay as it sounds.
Right. It's extremely gay as it sounds.
It's all the way as gay as it sounds.
All the way gay as it sounds.
Yeah.
But like it was like, that kind of
like it's not gay to tie your homeboy's shoe for him. You know, it's not gay for you to tie your homeboy's shoe. It is gay, though, if your homeboy's tying your shoe. It's gay to put your hand on the back of his head while he's doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
It's a little bit gay. It's a little bit gay.
That's a lot of gay.
Like, I'd rather you didn't do that, my guy. I'd rather you didn't put your hand there while I'm tying your shoe, my guy.
So it's like, slow down. Like, put his hand behind your head and say, slow down, baby.
Yeah.
But yo, it was that level of laughter, like that level of just like laughing nonstop. And the guy, and I was the only one crying, laughing. Like it just, I don't know if it was just like the way he had to be there to actually know why I was laughing that hard. But it's just like he stared at her for so long, and I was trying to. He was really thinking of it. He was like observing, and then that whole. Wow. You're really big.
Yeah.
See, her face.
Wow.
Her face was like as red as my hat, and I felt bad because again, I don't like to body shame. I never want to ever make anybody feel some type of way. But man, maybe it's just a moment of it of how he said it. That just I thought he was talking about me. At first, I kind of did one of those. Thank God it wasn't.
You'd be like, excuse me.
That's exactly what I said. As soon as he said it, I was like, but then he was staring at her, so I was like, oh, good, I dodged that bullet.
Okay. You know, I had a similar thing, you know, about as far as laughing so hard that you can't fucking stop. It was a similar situation. My grandfather, you know, bless his soul, God rest his soul, great guy as he was, he had a problem being very blunt with the way that he would talk to people. And my daughter's mom is biracial, so she's black, and my daughter's, you know, part black. And when we were together,
you could have just said biracial, and we understood.
So well, because she's not all the way black, you know, she's half black. My daughter's mom, she's half black.
She's biracial.
It's biracial. Well, I want to make sure you know biracial could indicate any two races. I wanted to make sure you knew at least one of those races was. She's black,
I know.
Okay,
I know what.
Right, but well, the 6 people watching might not know, so I'm telling them. So So, anyways, my grandfather, he wasn't racist, but he was very blunt. And, you know, probably a little bit racist. I don't know. Older guys, it's hard to tell with some old guys. It's hard to tell. But we had gone out for coffee, and I used to make a joke all the time whenever we go out for coffee. I'd be like, I like my coffee just like I like my women, hot and black. You know, I used to make that reference all the time when my ex's girlfriend was black. Right. So we went to get coffee, and I said that to my grandfather. I was like, I like my coffee like I like my women, hot and black. And he turns and he looks without missing a beat. He turns and looks at my daughter's mom. And he goes, yeah, and really big. And he didn't say really big. He goes, yeah, and big.
Oh my
and I started fucking laughing, and I couldn't stop laughing. And my daughter's mom was very not happy about the fact that I couldn't stop laughing.
That's wild, bro. Like,
my grandmother just sat there drinking her coffee, shaking her head because I was laughing so hard. And you know, she was also upset about what my grandfather had said. But like, I could literally not get my shit together.
That was me today. I swear I couldn't get my shit together at all. Like I laughed so hard. Again, it may not be as funny as it was at that moment, but if I could describe it to anything, it would be definitely that day we were driving to the airport after Legion's Con and we were doing the whole, you know what's really gay, like jokes, and you made me laugh so hard. Like I was in tears laughing my fucking ass off. Like I think it was just as good. I think it was just as funny as when I fell face first in front of the elevators. Remember that story? Where I fell where I fell in front is like, man, you hit really hard. That one person, I was like, man, you hit the ground really hard. Like, and nobody helped. Nobody like tried to assist me and help me. Like they just let me get my fat ass off the floor by myself and like take that walk of shame inside the fucking elevator. That's what it was. It was just as funny as that. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. Like I was embarrassed about that. That was bad. Like I landed and it's like when I fell, I landed and like the back of my legs went up in the air. So I was like a seesaw. For real. I look like
you look like Otis when he does the caterpillar.
Right. Like you're doing it like where you're starting the worm. Like kind of like that. Like when I hit, like my chest hit the ground, like my legs went like
your feet came up behind you.
Right. And then everybody and then it was in front of a bunch of students and like nobody
was Tony Hawk Tua there? Was he there?
No. Tony Hawk Tua was this weird fucking kid from a bus stop who thought he was like good in like skateboarding and like I fucked it. I told him he needed help and he like crashed out on me. And
he's like, I'd like to see you do it. Like I'm not a fucking skateboarder, bro.
No fucking.
I'm not out here carrying around a skateboard like I could do it.
No fucking thank you. Hell no, man. Oh man, I would say what up to the chats here. We got Calvin Sexpot. What's going on? He says, "Oh boy, it's my favorite time of the week. Sexy time with Unworthy and Toy Addict. Finger licking good."
What's up, Calvin? We've missed you, Calvin. It's good to have you back.
Calvin.
We're glad to see you found a workaround for the latest what do you call that? Restraining order.
Right. It says you guys are tripping tonight. I love it. Yes, we are. We're tripping every Thursday. Spider-Man brand new day at 1.15 billion so far. I know. We're definitely going to talk about that. I'm definitely going to have a non-spoiler because a lot of people haven't seen the movie. It's that sugarcane making you feel better now.
I think so.
There you go. And then your grandfather's sharp, Kevin. That joke was funny as hell. Right. That would have caught me. That would have. I would die. Like
my grandfather had he had a lisp, like a speech impediment. So whenever he would speak, anytime he would say anything with an S, he had that thing going on. List. So whenever he'd be pissed off and like giving me, oh, you're an asshole, oh, you asshole.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, I remember once when growing up, we were like really I want to say we were like we grew up Catholic, right? My mom was still, she's very Catholic, but there were times where I would visit like I had friends who they practiced a different religion. I think they were Christian or Pentecost. I can't remember what they were, but we would visit their house and sometimes their mom would invite like people from the church to come over and they would do like these prayers. So I came over one day to hang out with my friends and they had these people over and, the mom was like a family to me. Like they were like family. I used to always call them my cousins. So the mom would say, "Hey, Danny, sit down. Come join us. Sit down." So I would sit down next to my friend and I'm like, "What are you guys doing?" He was like, "Oh yeah, my mom and her friends, they're about to do prayers and stuff." I was like, "Okay." So
light as a feather, stiff as a board. Start
there. No. So no, nothing like that. So
where's the Ouija board?
In that room, there was a little girl, and she was obviously she obviously had she was disabled. She was a disabled young girl. And
why do you say it like that? Why do you say obviously? Why do you say obviously? She was disabled?
Obviously she wasn't obvious.
How do we know obviously she was disabled?
Don't make this weird. Let me finish the story. So it was a disabled girl. She was like, I guess a niece or somebody from one of the people. So anyways, they're all talking. I'm sitting there. Me and my friend are talking like side conversations. And his mom is like looking at us like, shut up, pay attention. I was like, all right, we're like, so we're young. So then we all get up to pray. So it's like, all right, we're just gonna get together and do a moment of prayer. So we all hold hands. We all hold hands, and here comes the pastor or whatever, and he starts praying, right? So he's praying, and we're just quiet, and you really just got to bow your head and keep your eyes closed. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the young girl that I was telling you about starts making noises, and there were the kind of noises like, like
okay, wait, like murder or pleasure?
I feel bad.
Like, was it murder or pleasure screams?
No, it was just like a screeching noise. Like she was
like a pterodactyl, like she was doing a pterodactyl impersonation.
She was very overstimulated. I don't know what it was, but they make noises sometimes, and like, yeah. I've worked, and she's like, like making loud noises, and I'm like,
you try not to laugh.
I'm trying not to laugh, but my friend is fucking, he's cracking up, and the pastor is still going. He's still, I give him fucking credit because he was still going. Like that man has patience. He has the best. He has the best level of patience. Because I wouldn't have been able to. So he's like, so the whole time we're sitting there, she's like, so we're standing there like cracking up, dude. And like at one point she got mad because we were all holding hands and she started hitting him. It's like
she didn't want her hands held.
She's like, he's praying, but she's beating the shit out of his head. Like she's like slapping the shit out of him. She's like, ah! He's like, so we're sitting there, dude. We're sitting there trying to like keep a straight face, man, and like not fucking seem disrespectful, dude. Man, I think the best feeling was when everybody left. We all started laughing because we thought it was funny afterwards. I'm looking at my friend's mom like, why the fuck didn't you let us laugh during that moment? Like, you're gonna wait till everybody leaves to say it was funny. No, it was funny fucking then. And dude, when I tell you she was wailing, like she was like screeching loud. That's like fucking... yeah. It's like screeches. It was weird. Like it was fucking bananas, bro. Collective Fortune 5, what's going on, dude?
What's up?
All right, so Kevin, I have a discussion question for you, and it's perfect. It's going to be a segue into a topic.
I love a segue. I love it when you segue.
Segue really well into what we got to talk about. So the discussion question today is, which comic book villain had the best performance? So in all the movies, whether it's DC, Marvel, or whatever other company that's made, who's the villain that you say, which villain would you say that had the breakout performance? Like their performance was like top notch, and it could be anybody. Their performance was just like so good. Like they were really good. Yeah.
I have two. I have two.
Wait, man, what's going on, man?
I would say first. What's up, Webb? First, I would say the dude there that played Zod, Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon, yes.
I would say I think he did a fantastic job as Zod. I thought that it was a good take on him, and I think forever now, I don't think I'll be able to see anybody else playing Zod other than Michael Shannon.
That's a good way to. I could see that. I mean, I could see other people playing Zod, but I do agree with you that his performance was like that scene
fantastic,
where
absolute cinema, as they say.
Oh, it's beautiful. That scene and my Man of Steel alone. I love Man of Steel. Like I love Man of Steel. I love everything about. I love the score of Man of Steel. I love.
It's a good Superman movie. Yes,
it is a good Superman movie. Whether people agree with us or not, we think it's a good Superman movie. But there's the scene where the big ship is destroyed and everything is like disintegrated, and then Zod is on his knees, and Superman shows up, and he's like, everything he says, I can't remember exactly what he said, but he says, everything that I built was for my people. And like that scene where he looks at him and he said, and you took everything away from me. Like basically that scene right there was like fucking Oscar worthy. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm going a little extreme here, but I'm like Oscar worthy. Like that, like he took. I agree with you. He took that character and he gave it like he made it his own.
Yeah,
But
that's
man, he's
that tone. You know, I could see other people playing Zod, but like that tone, that character, that performance of that character, that's like the standard bearer for Zod moving forward.
Right.
You know, that state of that mentality that Shannon brought. And then the second one I would say, I mean, actually, go ahead. You go ahead and give your one of yours first.
Well,
before I do
I'm glad you said Michael Shannon, because that was definitely gonna be one of mine. But I'll switch mines around. Great villains in a movie, in a superhero movie. I'm gonna say, wow, Viola Davis as Amanda Waller. I love her. I love her performance as Amanda Waller. I think that scene where she's just so like, she has this like resting bitch face the entire movie. I mean, Viola Davis is a phenomenal actress.
She's a bitch too. She does it.
But like the way she portrayed Amanda Waller was just like, she was, not only was she smart, but like to be someone who still had control. Like, she wasn't a superhero or super powered metahuman or anything, but for her to have control over everybody and still kind of have like a contingency plan even after, just like, hey, you guys could try shit, but I got this shit on. Like, I'm like 2 steps ahead of you. Like, I loved her performance. I loved the way she was in the Suicide Squad, both Suicide, the old one and the newer one. Like, I thought she was good. I can't wait to see her again in the DC movies, because again, her portrayal as Amanda Waller was phenomenal. And she I think with her in a movie, not as like the main villain, but as one of the villains or one of the characters, I think she's gonna like be great. And I think she's definitely one of them.
Another one for me, I mean, is Norman Osborn.
Yes.
Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe's character or portrayal of Green Goblin transcended 20 some odd years.
Yes.
And like, it just got better.
Yes.
Like, the way he did an amazing job in the Spider-Man movie. And then when he came back all these years later and did No Way Home.
Yeah.
I mean, he did a fantastic fucking job. I think Willem Dafoe's performance as Green Goblin, that's always going to be on my Mount Rushmore of villains portrayals.
Superhero movies.
Yes.
For superhero movies, right? For me it's the obvious, man. Thanos was fucking menacing, bro. Like, I loved how he was willing to, like, again, he was willing to sacrifice anybody, especially the daughter that was never his, like, and sacrifice. He's willing to do that just to kind of gain balance, right? And it's just, I mean, was he, like, people could debate whether he was a villain or not, because he just wanted kind of like everything kind of balanced, right? He wanted like peace, right? That's what he wanted, some shit like that. But I think it's just the way his like monologues, his like scenes where he just talked. Like, that scene, I always loved the scene. It was like, you guys couldn't live with your own failure, and what did I bring you back to me? Like, shit like that. It's like, man, like, I want to be one of his henchmen. Like, fuck the Avengers. Like, I'm with this guy. Whatever you want, I got you. Like, he was great. And then just like, I mean, I think he was scared. I think what was scarier about Thanos for me, it wasn't the fact that he had the gauntlet. It wasn't the fact that he was big and he had like combat experience. I think it was more of just like his mentality of things. Like, he was very, like, his voice, the tone of voice was like, he wasn't like always angry, but when he was angry, he was just like talking to you, like, you know what I'm saying? And that right there is scary to me, because my dad was like that. My dad was one of those people, like, he was really quiet, angry quiet. And my mom was always the loudest quiet. My dad was always like hey, you were told to pick up those shoes off the floor. I need you to go pick up those shoes right now.
Yeah, need you to do what you were fucking told, kid.
right. Yeah, right. Because you had that balance, right? You always have the parent that's like, I need you to pick up that shit right now, or I'm gonna beat your ass. But then you got that one parent that's like, hey, son, come here. And then you come up, yes, Dad. Listen, I had a long day at work. And they didn't give me the hours that I wanted today. And I'm very stressed out. And the last thing I want to do is come home and have to deal with your bitch of
and have to beat your ass.
Not only do I have to deal with that bitch of mother of yours, but then I got to deal with you. Yeah. And you're adding more stress into my life right now. So I suggest you to pick up your Legos before I fuck your life up. That's a little extreme. My dad was a little extreme. But like shit like that, right? Like that's Thanos. Thanos was that guy that he didn't have to yell. He didn't.
Yeah, you don't see him yell even when he's fighting. You don't really see him make too much noise.
You see him yell a couple times, but like in all his like monologues, it's not like him yelling. It's him like it's kind of like him giving you like a speech.
Yeah,
but it's like it's basically that speech like I'm gonna fuck you up. Like I'm gonna like fuck. And like what did he say to Tony once? Is like, I hope they remember you. Like that is like one of the coldest fucking lines to tell anybody. You imagine getting into a fight with somebody who's gonna destroy the world, and they look at you and you're like down on your knees, fucked up, because he literally just beat your ass for like a whole scene and
dog walked you.
Dog walked the shit out of you the whole fucking movie, and then he looks at you as like
humbled you in front of your boys and everything, in front of everybody. The kid with the web things that swings down the streets. You brought him, you got him involved into it, and the wizard. This dude just kicked your ass in front of everybody, and he looks down at you and says, "I hope they remember you." That's some cold ass shit there.
And like that's like
I'm surprised Strange wasn't like, oh shit.
Yo, I hope they remember you is fucking diabolical to say to somebody, especially when you're about to take like when they're about to die and you're gonna do the fight.
You just threw everything at him that you had, and he's like,
you threw a whole fucking.
He's like, all that for a little bit of blood.
Right. I hope they remember you. Wow, that's nuts. Green Geek says, I don't know if y'all mentioned, but Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul, maybe not comic accurate, but I loved his. Yeah, he was fucking great too. He was another.
Listen, I think you could safely say all of the villains from the Black Knight, the Nolan verse, all of them were fantastically done.
The
Dark Knight, not Black Knight. The Dark Knight trilogy. All of them were fantastic. I don't know if it was the writing or just the correct choice in casting, but because that's all of them: Scarecrow, Ra's al Ghul, Bane, Joker. They were all fantastic in that.
Right. Who now? You mentioned Mount Rushmore, so you said you would put General Zod. Michael Shannon,
General Zod,
Willem Dafoe. Okay.
Okay, so who would be a third for me? I'm going to go with another Marvel one. I think James Spader's portrayal of Ultron was fantastic.
Oh fuck yes! Oh
fucking God, not just how great Ultron is as of a character, but James Spader's fucking way of talking, his speech, and like. Robert California. Like he played Ultron like he played Robert California from The Office. If you ever watched The Office, James Spader plays Robert California. He's one of the bosses. He played Ultron as if he was fucking Robert California. Like it was fantastic.
Bro. Yes.
So I would definitely put the Age of Ultron up there as the third for my Mount Rushmore.
Dude, I agree with you. I'm with you. I would definitely do Viola Davis. I would do Michael Shannon, Viola Davis. I would do Ultron, and I would do Thanos. That would be my four.
Those are your people. Four.
I mean, and that could change easily because again, you have the Nolan verse, and then you have the Penguin from you have him who exists. Like, you know what? I'm just saying those four for now, but that could easily change. Like I'm gonna regret everything I just said. and pick somebody else later. Like that's just gonna be me because they're so. But I agree with you 100%. The guy that Ultron is one of my favorite villains from the MCU. Period. I love every single scene he was in. Like he was just. It was Tony Stark. It was kind of like we had Doom already, right? Like it's just like it's kind of like having Doom already, right? It's not Doom.
I hope so. I had heard that they were bringing Ultron back for the Vision Quest show.
Vision, yes. I hope
so like I hope they bring Spader back. I hope it's not just Paul Bettany doing the voice like he originally was gonna. No, because it was gonna be originally Jarvis is who was turned into fucking all that. Well, that's who they did the voice in the animated what if shit.
I hope not. I hope it's not guy because that his voice, that whole no strings on me monologue was fucking.
I mean, the scene where he says, "How could you be worthy?" Like I use that in my fucking every video that I did. I used that in every video I did for fucking years.
Fucking great, bro. Like honestly, like. I would put him I would do any order, but I would put him literally like my top 3, like of villains in a movie. Like I would put him at my top 3 because his portrayal of Ultron, his voice alone, like he didn't have to be in the movie. He just had to play the voice, and his voice alone was enough for me to be like, yeah, this is something I don't want to fuck with. Like I do not want to fuck with something like this. He was fucking great. Good fucking choice too, dude. Damn, that was good. I totally forgot about him. Loki, memorable mention. Loki was pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't say I think he's good. I don't think he was just as menacing as a lot.
Yeah, and plus, I mean, it's hard to consider him a villain, in entirety, because obviously the last part of his story arc, he's arguably a hero.
Right. Yeah,
now, I would say for my 4th, I would say Heath Ledger's Joker would definitely be my 4th for my Mount Rushmore. So it'd be Zod, Ultron, Green Goblin, and the Heath Ledger's Joker in particular.
Yeah, Heath he fucking was amazing in that movie. Like
honorable mention to Jared Leto's Joker because I think that's a fantastic character choice. I think that version of the Joker was very interesting. I liked it.
Okay. Oh man, dude, lots of perfect segue into
I was gonna say you said that segues. You said that conversation was gonna segue.
Perfect segue into since it's superhero fatigue, as some people say, is I feel like it's not gone. I agree with it with post. It was a post that said it's not superhero fatigue. People just need to make really good superhero movies. Like it's not because movies don't do well and because people don't go see movies. It's not because the movie is not. It's not because we're tired of superheroes. It's sometimes it's because the movie's
sometimes it's
good.
Shit writing.
It's a shit writing movie. The movie's not good. It wasn't done well, and it just doesn't catch
like
an
Flash.
Now let me ask you a question. When you watch a movie, what lets you know after you've watched any film, whether it's superhero, sci-fi, horror, whatever? What lets you know after you've watched a film that this is a great film? Like what things have to happen for you to know and say to yourself, I love this movie. This is one of the greatest movies I've seen in a long, not the greatest movie of all time, because you can't say that's a loaded question, but like it's one of those movies that, man, you have to always, you are always going to mention, you're always going to like, you know what I'm saying? Like what move, like what makes you, what move, what have done? Oh my God. I'm like,
like, so yeah. So you're asking me is what do I need in a movie? What in it needs to happen in a movie for me to think this is a really good movie?
Yeah. Or what happens with you? Like, how do you know? How do you determine what it's a great movie? How do you determine that?
I mean, if I'm at a movie theater and I'm watching a movie and it feels like the ending sneaks up on me, it's like, wow, I can't believe it's over.
Yeah.
Like already, like I was invested the entire story, the entire time. I think that's a good indicator that it's a good movie. Okay. There's got to be scene stealing moments. I mean, I guess I don't know. There's a million things that can make a movie good, and there's like a million things that can make a movie bad and unenjoyable.
So for example, for me, if I go watch a movie, the way I determine that a movie is great and I really, really love the movie is that one, I have to go see it again. If it's a movie that if I watched it and I say to myself, I'm going to go watch this movie again, it's because I love the movie. Two, if all I could think about is that movie when I get out, all I could think of is scenes. All I want to do is talk about that movie with people. That's all I want to do.
You want to go do some toy photography of
something
from that movie.
Right, exactly. Or I want to look up books and look up stories in regards to whatever character or whatever franchise it is. Like, I love that movie. So that's how I indicate how movies are. Like, that's how I know a movie is like great for me. Like, I love that movie, right? Superman 1978 is that movie, one of those movies for me. Like, I love that movie that much. Like, I would never put anything today, even with the technology CG, I would never put any of the films above the Christopher Reeve Superman movie. I would never put it above, even at its time, because at that time, that was a different time. And yeah, things are better now, but I would never, like, it doesn't hold the heart that movie holds, right? For me.
Right.
I will never hold it. But like, the reason I'm saying that is because I had the privilege of watching, and I think you did as well. I had the privilege of watching Spider-Man Brand New Day. I got to watch it at 10:15 in the morning. It was jam-packed with a bunch of kids. And the reason I brought that question up is because I'm going to give my ball stick score tonight, but I'm going to give you a spoiler-free. And please, Unworthy, I want to hear your take on it, because I remember talking to you briefly.
I have not watched it. I didn't watch it yet. No, you said, I remember you said the other day you said something in the chat, said Spider-Man was really good, and I responded, it was okay.
Oh, I thought you watched it.
I was trying to rage bait you, and it didn't work.
No, because a lot of people, I've heard mixed reviews about people, because and some of them seem kind of like, you know, you're being a little hater, like not a hater. I was you're rage baiting, you're bitching about it or whatever. But like, I'm just gonna give you my score. Anyways, I got to see. So today, the way I'm scoring it is ball stick, Spidey web. So that's what I'm rating it. So again, 5 being the greatest, 0 being the worst, and then so on. So 5 is the greatest. 1 is
5 is the best. 5 is as good as it gets.
As good as it gets. Now,
so you got your little web splooges here.
Right, yeah.
That's how your web splooge meter.
Yeah, there you go. So as far as the movie, like, before I give the score, like, what do I think of did I like the movie? I thought the movie was good. I thought the movie was really good. I wouldn't put the movie over No Way Home. I wouldn't have put it above that one. I would always put No Way Home above. I think No Way Home is, I don't know. I think having all three having Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, having William Dafoe, having just that cast, it just felt right. It was just like a good and just like it not only enjoyed the new with Tom Holland, but you also got a little bit of nostalgia with the old, right? Because we grew up with the Tobey Maguire. We watched the Andrew Garfield films and seeing all the villains come back and things, and you know, this whole multiverse thing, and it was just good. Like, I really it's a great movie. And I wouldn't put Brand New Day above that one. I would definitely say Brand New Day is second after, and then I would do Homecoming and then Far From Home. I really didn't like Far From Home that much.
Yeah, Far From Home was probably it was the
I felt like it was the weakest. I felt like it wasn't bad, but it was a movie that I really didn't care for as much. Like Homecoming was kind of like, oh, it's Spider-Man in the MCU. Okay, let me watch it. It was good for what it was, and it was nice to have Michael Keaton in the film and to play in the villain. He was great too. But like Brand New Day, I will say that Brand New Day was great, and one of the key things that I loved so much about Brand New Day was the dynamic between Peter and Frank. Frank is like that uncle you want to have. Like if Tony Stark and Tom and Spider-Man and Peter were like father and son, Frank Castle and Peter Parker are like nephew and uncle. Like that crazy uncle that like bitches about you or says that's a little gay kid. Like
That's a little
like
gay
that kind
kid.
of that kind of uncle, like the one that like calls you a pussy for like if you come to him and you're like, yeah, this girl, she's like, oh, you're being a little pussy. Like that.
Yeah.
That's the relationship that I got from those two, and I loved everything. Like John Berthal is so phenomenal.
I know the type. I grew up with my uncles, and we used to split a lot of firewood. And if I would make a swing with the axe and not split the wood, my uncle would always, without fail, my uncle would say, "Why don't you try hitting it with your purse?" And then the next split, I'd split that son of a bitch. That's the type of uncle That's the type of uncle you're talking about,
right? That's exactly what. That's exactly what Frank Castle was. Frank Castle had this. Anytime I watched it, I was just like, man, he's like an uncle who's very direct, but man, you love to hang around with him because he keeps it fucking real. He keeps it 100 with you all the time, and he's not gonna sugarcoat shit. But he does it because he gives a fuck, right? So Frank Castle, and Peter Parker and Spider-Man's relationship, phenomenal. I need more of that. I want more of it. I want more. I think I want it more than him and Tony, and I want it more than him and Daredevil. I want to say I want it more than him and Deadpool, but him and Deadpool work too. We gotta wait and see. But right now, I want more.
Yeah, I don't believe we'll get too much Spider-Man and Daredevil together, or Spider-Man and Deadpool together. I don't think we will. I mean, Tom Holland's not going to play Spider-Man forever.
Right. So but as far as like Frank Castle, like I gotta have more of them two together. They were great. Like their chemistry was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. The Hulk. Thank God. Thank you, Marvel. Thank you, Sony, for finally giving us the Hulk we wanted. Like we want that Hulk. That's the Hulk we want, and it makes me hopeful that they'll eventually make a solo film.
Well, that's another one that I saw too. I just read somewhere that Hulk Doomsday will be the last time Ruffalo stars as Hulk.
I read that too, and it fucking sucks, dude, because there's something about Mark Ruffalo being Bruce Banner and kind of like oh man, like it sucks to hear that, because it's like this version of the Hulk was like so
he's the best out of the 3 Hulks that we've had live action, 4 if you want to include the show. Ruffalo has been the best,
right?
Better than Eric Bana, better than Edward Norton, and then better than the show.
Well, I wouldn't count Lou Ferrigno because Lou Ferrigno.
No, I'm saying if you wanted to, I'm talking about live action. If you want to include the Lou Ferrigno,
no, of course. I think he was great. The story, the action was great. The story was well put together. Like some people feel like it was, maybe rushed or whatever. I didn't see anything like that. I was trying to, like, when I watch films too, I try to watch it in a sense of like, I try to say, oh, I really like this. Like I try to sometimes I try purposely to nitpick. Yeah. There was nothing to nitpick. As far as the villain is concerned, I am very, very excited for what's to come. And may I say that, and we were just talking about villains, and we were just talking about the greatest villains. This movie shows you that you don't have to be a big purple monster or a robot or a god of mischief or fucking a metal man with magical powers or whatever the fuck it is. You could just be a person who has abilities, and you're fucking terrifying. When I tell you, and this is just my personal opinion, when I tell you that the villain in this movie is fucking terrifying, very terrifying, in the sense that they have the capabilities to fuck shit up and not even break a sweat if they wanted to. That's how scary that person is. It's like, it goes to show you how.
Are you talking about the?
I don't want to.
You can say her name. I think you can say who it is.
Okay, right, because it's been a spoiler. Right?
We all knew who Sadie Sink was playing before they fucking.
Right. Well, Jean Grey. Listen, I'm not Jean Grey in the movie. And this is my opinion.
Yeah, listen. Here, anybody that's just tuning in, if you don't want any kind of spoilers, mute us until
Right.
another point in time.
And I'm really not spoiling anything. I'm just telling you the things that I like. I'm not telling you the movie. I'm gonna let you watch the movie.
Hey, this is my show too. So if you want to spoil.
But fucking Jean Grey in the movie, she was basically the quote unquote villain. But she was like anytime she was in any scene she was in, and even her monologues and her scenes, the entire time I was thinking like, this is a scary fucking bitch. Like,
right.
She's no fun. Like, it makes you think like, if this is Jean Grey, just Jean Grey, imagine how bad she's gonna be if she becomes that.
If she gets the Phoenix.
If she does, yeah. This is like you think Doom is bad. I mean, I don't know what Doom's gonna be like, but man, like you give this one, like she's fucking low key scary as fuck. Like just how she fucks with people and how she's able to kind of like manipulate things and how she just does things and I feel like it's just like fluently, like no problem. And she's like for her to like I'm trying not to spoil nothing, but like okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. I cannot wait to see what they do with her in the future, but it also makes me excited for mutants being introduced because there are mutants that are so powerful. Like people think that everything we've gotten in Marvel is, oh, this is the most powerful Avenger. This is the most powerful. You haven't seen powerful fucking yet. Marvel has a bunch of fucking characters, and this is a perfect example of like a character who you've only seen a little bit, and only this little bit of that you've seen. I wish Clint was here because he would probably be able to explain this more for me. But you've seen this little bit of her, and you know that little bit is just enough to let you know, like, fuck around and find out.
Yeah, she's a bad one.
You're gonna fuck around and find out. She is and especially you don't want to piss that teen off ever. That's a teen. That's right. Like a teen daughter.
That's the thing too, is she's still just a kid right now.
Dude,
she's still got fucking milk, and she just got popped off the tit. She still got milk on her breath.
Dude, she's no fucking joke in this movie. And maybe I don't know. You be the judge of it. You guys be the judge of it. If you guys watch the movie,
so what's your official rating then?
So my official rating is no surprise is five spiderweb. I gave it five
spider splooges out of 5.
Right.
And that's as good as you can get. You can't get more than 5 splooges.
No, you can't get more than 5 splooges. I gave it a 5. I enjoyed the entire movie. I think the MVP of the movie for me was definitely Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man.
Tom Holland. I saw this thing.
Tom Holland, bro.
Tom Holland fatigue. Like, Jesus, okay, you can dance, you can sing, you're an actor, and you got Zendaya. We got it. Shut up.
I felt for him in this, and the movie, and the tone of the movie felt different from like all the other ones too. That's one of the things that I love. But Tom Holland really brought a lot to this character in this movie. Like he brought a lot of heart, and you felt for him in this movie, like with the whole like spell, like everybody forgot about him, shit. Like you really felt for him. Least MVP for me, I would say the least valuable player for me in this movie. I'm gonna say it's really not a least valuable player because it's kind of like I want to say the hand because I wish I would have got more of the hand, not just.
I'll give you a hand.
I wish I would have got more hand. But what is it? What's the other categories? Most valuable, least. Unanswered questions. I mean, I feel like everything was kind of answered. It was self-explanatory, so there's really no unanswered question. Maybe I have to watch the movie to see. But as far as 100% 5.
Fantastic.
It deserves all the success it's getting right now because it is better than Far From Home. It is better than Homecoming. I don't think it's better than No Way Home, but it is the better Marvel movie that's come out in recent years. Like in those movies, the Spider-Man Brand New Day kind of saved. It kind of fit. Like what people said, oh, Doomsday's gonna fix everything. No, Spider-Man already did that. Doomsday is just going to add to it. Spider-Man already fixed that for them. So they're doing a phenomenal job with Spider-Man. So I'm excited about it. So
you heard it here first. You get 5 spider splooges out of 5 spider splooges.
Yes.
That is the official ball stick ranking.
Meter. Yes.
Yes. There it
well,
is.
speaking of X-Men, we got fucking breaking news that they've already cast some people, right?
Yeah,
So
there's been a lot of you never know how much to fucking believe.
Right.
Because Marvel hasn't announced anything.
Right.
So, but there's been like unverified claims of certain people.
Right. So one in particular being Kit Connors, who's in talks of playing Cyclops. I don't know who Kit Connor is.
Me neither.
I don't know from what movie he's from, but apparently this guy is in talks or has already been cast as Cyclops.
Whoever ends up playing as Cyclops is going to have his work cut out for him with Sadie Sink and fucking Samara Weaving as his 2 conflicting love interests.
Right. And then you have who's the
and
guy
Logan, presumably.
Yes. And who's we have, so they said they've already cast Emma Frost, Rogue,
Beast, but none of these have been confirmed, though. I think the only one that has been confirmed is Samara Weaving.
Okay. But, I mean, have you ever seen this guy before?
No, I don't know who this is.
I've never seen him in anything. I mean,
let's look
if anybody's still watching and, if you've seen this guy anywhere, it's like a Corn Sweat. Remember when Corn Sweat was announced as Superman?
Yeah.
I didn't know where Corn Sweat came from.
I thought corn sweats is what happens to you when you have too much corn on the cob at the barbecue.
Right.
So this kid is in Heartstopper, Warfare, The Wild Robot, Ready Player One.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who he plays. I'm
trying to... Do you have photos of the other cast people that they cast? Or were they in talks with?
Do I?
I said, do you have photos of like all the other people that you mentioned? Like they
do I have pictures of these?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you.
No, I don't.
Okay. But I mean, all right. Well, I'm excited.
I can try to find it on Instagram. My fucking computer would stop lagging.
I'm excited. I'm excited for X-Men, dude. I mean, if they're gonna do anything they did with Jean Grey, like stuff like that, like I said, it goes to show you that I'm excited for what's to come with X-Men and I mean they did good with Spider-Man and Spider-Man is kind of, and again I'm not gonna spoil the movie, but a lot of that kind of like you're gonna see where it's kind of leading to, like it's leading into like mutants and X-Men and like the whole plot of the story. You'll understand it when you watch it. But I mean, I don't know who this guy is, but we'll see. San Diego.
He could be the next Corn Sweats. Yeah,
he could be the next Corn Sweat. Right. We didn't get to talk about San Diego Comic-Con a little. I mean, we talked briefly about it, but like, what do you think about this casting? Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider. Did you?
I'm for it. I like Ryan Gosling. Everything that he's been in, I've enjoyed.
Yeah.
So I'm down to see this.
I wish I had a photo of the entire cast, but we're gonna have Mephisto in this, and we're gonna have a bunch of other people in this.
What did you think about the casting of Sacha Baron Cohen as fucking Mephisto?
I liked it. I mean, it's different.
You think that's good? It's definitely not who It was a surprising. I think that was a very surprising choice.
For the Ironheart, right? The ending for Ironheart. You talking about?
Sacha Baron? No, I heard that's who he is, and that's who's playing him in the Ghost Rider movie.
So he was revealed he was in the at the end scene of Ironheart. So he was there. He was at the diner with her, and she was
I haven't
like,
seen Ironheart.
Yeah, you got to watch that scene. It's fucking great. I'm for it. I'm for it 100%. I'm very I like to give people opportunities to see. Like I said, you could look the part, but if you don't play the part, then that's different. I feel like he can, because he's probably that person. I mean, there's a reason why they cast him. There's a reason why. So, I only wait to hope and see, but I'm excited about this. I can't wait to see Ryan
for
Gosling
sure.
play Ghost Rider, and from what he says, he's always wanted to play Ghost Rider, which is even fucking cool.
Yeah.
Also in San Diego, David Johnson is playing from The Long Walk, is playing T'Challa's son. So this is T'Challa Jr. So we're getting a new Black Panther, but this is Black Panther's son, who was revealed in Wakanda Forever. How do you feel about this? I think it's a good move by them. I've always felt
I think it's a good move. I think I've seen a lot of negative reactions to this too.
Really,
about what is her name? Letitia, right? Is that the girl that plays Black Panther right now? Saying that it's a raw deal for her. Like she's getting screwed out of playing the Black Panther.
Well, maybe,
and I don't know. Maybe she don't want to play. Maybe she don't want to play the Black Panther. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she has no interest. She only did it because of the situation when Chadwick Boseman died. Maybe I don't know I don't know the whole story. I think it's a good move as long as they can make it make sense.
Right. I think they needed to. I think they needed to recast him, but like they. It's funny how it fell the way it happened, the way it did, where it was easier for them to be like, oh, he had a son, and his son is taking over. So it doesn't take away from like the original T'Challa because it's his son, rather than saying, hey, we're gonna cast a new guy, which I would have never had an issue with. If they wanted to recast Chadwick Boseman and pick somebody else to play Black Panther, like the Black Panther, I would have never had an issue with that. But I guess that was
people would have. That's the thing. People would have had it. I mean, they don't look at it as it's a franchise. It's property. Right. It's a ways of making money, and by taking away the fact, or taking away the company's ability to recast them by saying, oh, you got to have respect for the actor that just died, and yes, you do. You have to have respect for that actor, and the levity that character brought. Or that actor brought to the character, but also, if this character is an integral part of a story moving forward, you got to do that. But they didn't do that with Chadwick Boseman I don't consider what they did with Letitia Wright. I don't consider that a rewrite or a retcon or anything like that, or a recasting. And I don't really consider this son coming into the picture to be like a recasting, because it's somebody being handed the mantle. The first time we met T'Challa, he was not the Black Panther.
No.
He got the mantle handed down to him, and now, it's handed down to the next person.
Right. I agree. Well said. I'm excited for it. And Ryan Coogler is back directing, and apparently they have a special role for Denzel Washington in this movie. They wrote a specific role just for him in this movie. If you add that man to this movie, forget it.
You add him to anything.
You had. I need training day. Denzel though in this movie. That's who I need. I need training day Denzel in this, and it's full circle for me. Another one is Dave Bautista in talks of playing Kratos in God of War series.
Yeah. So I don't know if this has been confirmed or not, but I heard about Ryan Hurst leaving the show.
Did he get hurt, or was he he left because he had an injury, right?
I don't know. I haven't read anything about why he left, just that he left.
Okay.
It seemed like it was an amicable split. But I think this is I think this could be good. I think Batista could do it.
I mean, I don't want to say he can't, because again, I want to be open-minded to see what he can do. But again, if the studio,
there's certainly better options. There
are better options. But if a studio is, I always
if they came up to and they said, listen, you can have Dave Bautista or Dwayne the Cock Johnson playing Kratos,
I would rather you. If they said, you know what I would say in a meeting, I would sit in a meeting and they would say, all right, listen. We have two choices. You have two choices. You have Dave Bautista or Dwayne Johnson. Who do you want? Kevin. All right, Danny, hear me out. Kevin?
Kevin? Who is Kevin?
Or do you want Dave Bautista? Okay. Dave Bautista, he played Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy, or do you want Dwayne
He
The
played
Rock
also.
Johnson
He played Batista in WWE. You know?
WWE, and then or you want The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson? He also played Black Adam, who also played fucking.
He also played a Tooth Fairy.
It was in Jumanji. Who do you want? I say I want that white Caucasian male with his rosy cheeks that does the show with me every Thursday. That's who I want to be Kratos. That's the guy.
I got the white beard already.
There you go. It would work. I believe. Listen, it would be a lot more believable to me, and I would watch it more because it's you. And I'm like, yeah, I know that guy. Like I'm friends with Kratos. Like if you're Kratos, I could be like
my dude over here,
fucking Hermes or something. Like, or maybe I'm Pegasus. Fucking. But
I never played the newest God of War, the one where he was like involved with the Viking mythology. I never played that one, but I hear that's like the best one.
Dude, I don't think nothing. I mean, I love God of War. It's my favorite game series ever, but I still think nothing touches God of War 3. God of War 3 was just the game to play.
I don't know. I don't think I've played really any of them all the way through. I know I played the original one, but I don't think I ever beat it.
It needs to be remastered. I hope they remaster all the original ones that came out, like 1, 2, and 3.
I remember kicking ass as Kratos though in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, dude, he was fucking. It was great playing those games, and I could remember all the late nights just being up playing the game when it first came out, and just being up super late, figuring out the puzzles and just kicking all these gods' ass, and it was just fucking good, bro. Like the story.
Do you remember when Kratos? It was Kratos and Freddy Krueger were the two special combatants.
Yeah.
In Mortal Kombat
Dude,
that year.
I marked out so bad. Ah! Like that kind of marked out. Like I marked out really bad when that came out, man. Oh man, but that's basically a lot of the trending stuff I got. Now, Unworthy, question I always this is actually a segment that you came up with that I really enjoyed and I incorporated into the show. So, Unworthy, I'm asking you this Thursday.
Okay.
What are you reading right now? Is there anything you're reading right now, sir?
I have been reading quite a bit, actually. I just read this book. I don't have that one by me, though. It was by Peter Clines. It's called God's Junk Drawer. I highly recommend that everybody go check that out. It's fantastic from from opening to close, page to page. Yeah. This was a fucking really good book. Go check that one out. So it's like the God's Junk Drawer, like it's like this primordial valley, right? And it's a wormhole, and people end up in this fucking prehistoric valley. And it gives you everything you want: robots, dinosaurs, hot cave women. It fucking really fantastic. All the things that you find that go missing in our world, like the city of Roanoke, like all that, it ends up here in this lost God's Junk Drawer. Please go read that. It's a very good book. But also, I had a delivery. I got 3 Brian Keane books this week.
Nice.
Because I'm trying to catch up with the Labyrinth series. So I got Return to the Lost Level, Submerged Book 2 of the Labyrinth, and Splintered Book 3 of the Labyrinth. Because he's got Book 4 coming out in December in physical. So I'm trying to keep up with all of the Labyrinth. But this is a current read. This is what I'm reading right now. Return to the Lost Level. Nice. I just got delivered today. I started reading it right away. The Lost Level is also kind of like the God's Junk Drawer thing. Like it's where everything that goes missing ends up. It's if you ever are familiar with the Brian Keane Labyrinth mythos, it's like all the worlds are connected. Yeah. And they call each world or reality is called a level rather than a reality or a world. And the Lost Level is essentially the Garden of Eden. It's the level that's been sealed off from everybody. You can end up there, but you can't get out of there. So it's like got robots and dinosaurs and fucking Nazi aliens. This is the second book in the Lost Level series.
Nice.
That's currently what I'm reading.
Awesome. So, Kevin, there comes a time in a young readers, or not a young reader, a comic book reader, right, or even a comic book nerd, it's life, where you walk into a comic store
Mm-hmm.
and you see a book that catches your eye, the art catches your eye, and you're very intrigued because it calls you, the book is calling you, and you want to read it, and you're like, you tell yourself, oh, I'm gonna pick it up next time, and you walk out the store. The next day you come back in the comic store, you're looking at all the same shit. It's not Wednesday yet, you're still looking at everything, and there's that book again, and you're like, fuck, man, I gotta get this book, man, at some point. And you walk out, you come back, it's brand new comic book day, it's Wednesday, the new comics out, and then you go and you see the book, and then this day you're like, you know what, I'm gonna take this book. Then you ask the clerk, hey, is this the only volume to this book, or is there more volumes? Oh no, that's the second book. The first one, it's out of print. We don't have it. We can't get it here. I was like, oh, that sucks. Yeah, try Amazon. So I go on Amazon and I order the book. And that book is Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. And
That
when I
looks
tell
like
you,
fucking.
yeah,
I like that art style.
dude.
It reminds me of who's the fucking dude that wrote that The Giving Tree.
Oh, fuck.
Shel Silverstein.
Okay.
It's very
yeah.
Shel Silverstein art right here.
So one of the things that I gravitated so much about this cover is obviously the horror aspect of it, right? Because it's a bear with a shovel and they're walking around with a bag with obviously blood dripping out of the bag. The book looks like a kid's book.
Yeah.
And it's written by, I have the book here, Patrick Horvath. And when I tell you this book is so good, and there was a reason why I needed to read this book, is because I knew there was something about this book I needed to read. So anyways, I'm gonna give you a quick summary of the book. The book takes place in a small town called Woodbrook, and there's this bear, cuddly bear, and this is the 80s in this book. It takes place in the 80s. There's this bear, her name is Samantha Strong, and she works at a hardware store, and that her parents left her, and she's in this town, and she explains how much she loves the town, how it's a very quiet town, and everybody's so nice, and she grew up there, so on and so forth. But then she explains how when she takes these little trips to the city, because at the city, when somebody goes missing, nobody bats an eye. At Woodbrook, because it's so small, people would notice. That would be something, the topic of a conversation for everybody. So come to find out, Miss Samantha Strong is a serial killer. So what she does is she drives all the way to the city.
Yeah, I thought this looked familiar. I've read some of this. It was on Webtoon, or what is this app called? Yeah, Webtoon. It's like a comic book reading app. I remember some of this. Yeah.
So she kidnaps people, random people, animals, right? Because they're all drawn like animals. She kidnaps people and she basically brings them. She puts them to sleep. She gives them she puts a handkerchief in their mouth, puts them to sleep, takes them to the wolf, and she dissects them literally. And she buries and she cuts them up with a bone saw into pieces, and she sticks their body parts inside cans of paint. She buries some, but then she takes some back to the hardware store. Now, she does this very quietly. She goes to the city because when she goes back to Woodbrook, because it's so quiet, she goes unnoticed. But what happens in this story is that there's a new serial killer in Woodbrook who just murdered somebody. Now, she needs to find out who this person is, because if she doesn't, what's going to
killing on her turf?
Killing on her turf. No, because she doesn't kill in Woodbrook. But there's a serial killer. She's trying to keep her, she feels that if she doesn't find, she needs to find who the serial killer is, because if she doesn't,
it could blow her shit up.
Yes, exactly. And then there's a plot twist to everything. And then with that being said, there's the second book that I just read called Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees Ripes of Spring. And this book takes place a decade after, where internet is being introduced. So it's not the 80s no more. So in this book, it's one of the victim's sisters is looking. Basically, she goes to Woodbrook to find out who murdered. She's looking for the person. She's looking for her brother, but she's also looking for the person who murdered her brother. And mind you, this has been a decade, and she's still searching. So there's this big old thing. When I tell you these books are fucking amazing, bro. I read both of them in 2 days straight. Like I bought the second one and I ordered the first one. I read the first one. The next day I read the next one. Like, and there's supposed to be a new one coming out in 2027 and a Halloween special one that's supposed to be coming out, like a one shot. These books are so fucking good. Like,
I think you can read. You can also read all of that for free on the Webtoon app if you ever check that out. Have you ever seen this Webtoon app?
I haven't.
It's like a comic book reading app where you can just read through. I know you can't really tell.
No, I know what you mean.
Fucking, but like you can just. These are all that. You can read all of that book Beneath the Trees all the way through episode 17 is what they call it.
Dude, when I tell
so that would be like issue 17.
He says, I'm going to check out the God's Junk Drawer. Sounds awesome. And then
yeah, go read that.
In terms of comic books, I'm all into the Absolute series. Yeah, Absolute Batman is like fucking great. But like if you want to like, I'm telling you, if you want to like, I'm always looking at like a lot of independent companies and not the big two, not DC and Marvel all the time, but I'm always looking at like other like Boom. This book is published by IDW. Like I'm always with IDW. Aftershock comics, like all this indie comics. Like I love those things. And when I'm telling you, I fell in love with this story. I fell in love with the books. And again, it was a reason why I kept coming into the store because it was the art that was getting me. I was like, man, this art, it kind of reminds me of the Bearstein Bears. Remember those books?
Mm-hmm.
Bearstein Bears, but it was also it reminded me of Franklin, the little turtle show. That
yeah.
On like it used to the art reminds you of a kid's book, but it's so fucking like
what was that fucking was that Franklin the Bear, the Nickelodeon show, or what was the brown bear?
Little Bear. It was Little Bear.
Little Bear. Yeah, that's what that art style is like.
Right. It reminds me a lot of that. And that's the reason why I love this. I love it so much because when you pick it up, like if you didn't have that and you didn't have her dragging the fucking bag with blood of obviously pieces of somebody, like you would think this was a kid's book, but when you open the book and you actually read the story, it's nothing. Like it's a nice Dexter meets fucking the first 48 or some bullshit like that. Like it's that. Like it's so good. Like there's horror. It's a little bit of horror, a little bit of investigating mystery. It's fucking crazy. Like it's such a good comic book, and I can't wait for the new one to come out, dude. I read both of them.
There's one. You should really check out this. I'm telling you got to check out that Webtoon app because there's another comic book I think you'd really like. It's called Everything Is Fine. I'm gonna see if I can pull up a picture of it. I think you would really fucking dig this.
See, I like physical copies of books. Like
I know, but the Webtoon one there, that's all digital. But this one that I'm going to show you, it's not a physical comic book.
Okay.
Everything is fine.
Everything is not fine.
Let me share my screen here. So this is the
I've seen that little dog before.
No, not that little dog. It's this. It's like this society, like these people, they're all human people, but they gotta fucking wear these masks, these cat masks.
Cat masks.
And it's like very like the government, the big brother government is watching you.
Agent Variant says is Webtoon a paid subscription?
There are paid options. There are paid subscriptions, but like I'm on there for free. I'm on the free subscription. You can read that comic book. That's what this one is Everything Is Fine. And there's like 123 issues that you can read for free.
What is the app called again?
It's called Webtoon.
Webtoon.
I don't know if you can see my fucking brightness on my phone. I don't know how to change
I got it right here.
Yeah, it's called Webtoon.
As a
There probably is fucking paid subscriptions for it, but
is it
I'm
Webtoon?
on the free one.
Oh, that's Tappy Toon. It's Webtoon manga and comics.
Yes.
Okay, it's green, right? Like the logo.
Yeah, probably. I thought it was gray.
I forgot. But dude,
yeah, probably.
But yeah, dude, I had listen, Kevin. If
I know you're a physical comic book guy. I get it. You need the feel, the smell.
When I tell you, no, I'm saying if you get a chance, read the book, read the comic, and you be. I'm telling you, you'll really enjoy it. Like it's really
so I've read the first 2 issues of that Beneath the Trees. I'm gonna go back and restart it and reread it though.
Oh man. Okay. Unworthy. Do you have well, first of all, thank you for everybody who tuned in with us and hung out with us tonight. I know we were talking a lot of bullshit tonight, but there was so much to talk about, and my buddy here has been.
And we like
under
the bullshit.
We like the bullshit. So, Kevin, do you have anybody you want to shout out for our weekly fix tonight? Our weekly.
I would like to. Yeah, I want to shout out our guest from last week, David LaPera. It was awesome to get to hang out and chat with him. Unfortunately, had some audio issues. We're gonna get him back on here one of these days for a second go through with hopefully better audio and but he great guy. If you can go back and rewatch that episode or go check him out. He's on our LinkedIn page.
Yeah,
or not? Is that what it's called? Not LinkedIn.
Linktree.
Linktree. Yeah, it's on our Linktree. Go check them out. Go check it out. So yeah, for my weekly fix, that's all I wanted to shout him out.
Yeah, absolutely. For me, definitely want to shout out the boys from Highly Posable, man. They're gonna be on live tomorrow. I mean, no surprise to anybody. Go check them out 10 p.m. You on all your toy news and stuff like that. I know you guys are like that plastic goodness topics and all that stuff. I wish we could give you guys more of that.
Their show is so much better than ours, like in so many ways. I hope they know that. I hope they're aware.
We also do something different than they do. So yeah, I mean, don't slander us that bad. Now we're not that bad. But shout out to the Highly Posable guys. They're on tomorrow. So that's my weekly fix for today. Other than that, we're gonna try to see. We got big things coming up. We're definitely excited. Big things.
Yeah. Big things on the move. There's been a little bit of behind the scenes peaks going out with a couple people. We're trying to work on a couple things.
Yeah.
Nothing we can announce other than we are going to be having a new show coming. That's as much of a tease as we can give you. There's going to be another show that we'll be doing.
Yes, there's going to be another show. So
that's just the tip.
That's just the tip, and that's all we're going to give you.
That's just the tip. That's all we're going to give you.
Tease you with just
a little bit of the tip.
Oh yeah!
I know you love those. I knew eventually you would cave in. I know. I get it. Go ahead, do it again.
In the right moment when it calls for it, and like when I'm saying that's just the tip.
Oh yeah!
Oh man. Well, listen, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We'll see you next Thursday.
That's right.
Come hang out with us. I don't know. Maybe I'll call some of our friends, or maybe we'll get a guest on and come hang out with us next Thursday. Let's see what we do. But other than that, have a great weekend, guys, and we'll see you next Thursday. And as for a quote tonight, don't be dicks. And
don't be dicks.
Words of don't be dicks to one another. There you go.
Yeah. Treat everybody nicely.
Yes, new show. That's all we're giving you. So with that being said,
good night, beautiful.
Thank you for tuning in.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button
Click that notification bell
for more content.